What is going on, Movie Meals? We're here for a quick Hustlers non-spoiler review. Meant to get it out earlier this weekend, but my Eagles lost, and I was upset, so I forgot to remind Kyle, and he forgot to remind me because he was comforting me with ice cream while I was sad.
That's about right.
So Kyle, let's get into it. What did you think of Hustlers?
I have very good things to say about this movie. It came as a pleasant surprise for me. I kind of dug what the trailer was kind of going for its tone and what the vibe was going to be, but I wasn't quite sure how much I would be able to like it. But I came out thoroughly enjoyed and very entertained because it ends up being a story that I wasn't quite expecting. It's a true story based on this article that explains and details these strippers that ended up becoming hustlers after the 2008 recession. True story about that. And it became very insightful because after seeing the movie, I went to read the article, and it seemed like the director did a very good job of being able to piece together the events of what happened in the article and was able to transfer them onto a movie and make it as an entertaining film, I thought, very well for a true story. And really what it came down to was how the story was told through its cast, like especially from Constance Wu and Jennifer Lopez, both who gave really great, strong performances since they're the leads and they're the main ones going through all the setup into becoming the hustlers that they were for these real people anyway. And I thought they did a really great job at crafting their characters for us to be sympathetic with them, despite what they're doing maybe not being morally correct by any means with how they go about hustling all these rich businessmen in New York. But they still were able to do a good job of making these characters likable and believable to where we can understand why they would go through the things that they did. But at the same time, though, we still see like the dualities of their character and sometimes not liking them as much, but then being able to find them well-rounded enough to want to root for them and what they're trying to strive for. And I thought that was a really well-done job. And also the stripping parts and all the really sexualized parts of it. It doesn't feel gross. It's not, it doesn't feel like it's gross in any sort of nature. It's actually, I think, well respected and it's more tasteful than anything else. So if you're thinking of this being as just, the stripper movie, don't know if I would say try and go and give this a chance because it actually is well worth your time and it doesn't make you come out feeling like gross or make you feel any sort of dirty way at all.
The whole stripper aspect's handled really well. There's a moment where J-Lo gets to show off her training and
right.
how fit she is, and I remember sitting there in the theater going 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, huh? I remember just thinking that.
There's that.
But
there's
the positives, J-Lo really does put in a performance of a lifetime. I think she was really, really good. Constance Wu was really good. The cast was very solid all around. There was maybe one or two actors that I didn't really like. And Cardi B was one, but the little band they get together. I really liked the two supporting girls who are in this along with J-Lo and Constance Wu are very, very great. I really
Palmer
enjoyed
and
them.
Lily Reinhardt, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one dating one of the kids who lived in a hotel.
Good work,
so
Cole.
yeah, they
I think it's Cole.
They were all fantastic. It was handled with really good care, and I enjoyed it. I had a better time at the theater than I thought I would.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, what are your negatives of Hustler?
Negatives would probably be just trying to help the audience figure out more like the timetable for everything, just for maybe certain dates or even just a guess on what the year would have been kind of helpful. It might have ran a bit too long, but it wasn't ever paced any slowly. I just think that there was so much detail to add into this movie that it just required for kind of a longer runtime than maybe it shouldn't have in hindsight. So that might get some people bothered about it, but honestly, it's a well done, well crafted film by a first time director, I believe, too. So that's very impressive for her anyway.
Yeah, my negatives, I do believe it's too long, and I think part of that's the editing. I think it does kind of a jump back and forth between the present and the past, and the way that is constructed, I did not think worked very well. I do not think Cardi B is in the film, has absolutely no reason to be in the film. Honestly, she took me out of it because I was like, okay, this is just this isn't the character. This is Cardi B just to be in this movie, I guess. And I didn't like that. There's a reporter in it who I thought was handled very poorly, not on the actress. I thought she did a great job, but I think the direction wasn't very great in that aspect. I think the director did fine. This movie's getting a lot of praise, and I think it deserves A lot of it in the right spots. I've seen some articles that say this is a Oscar contender. I really do disagree with that. I do not.
I would pump the brakes on that. Too.
I do not think that is
Entertaining,
correct. I think it is a really good movie. It's a surprise movie of the year because I wasn't expecting a whole lot, and I try to go into these movies with a very unbiased opinion. I like to leave my bias at the door. I do look at the tomato scores. I'll judge myself off the trailers. I didn't think the trailers looked good, and then I saw all these critics saying it was very good. So I went in with kind of a what is this gonna be kind of feel, and I came out enjoying it. I enjoyed my time at the theater, but I just don't. Some of the negatives stuck out to me. But the positives overtook the film. J-Lo really does steal the show. She's very good. I still don't think Oscar worthy, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it. But guys, what did you think? Please comment below. Let us know. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and as always, thanks for watching, Mom.
See you guys.